The Black Mamba, the legend, the man who took the NBA by storm and had us all rushing to the stores for his iconic sneakers. With so many shoes released, some of which were selling for thousands of dollars, you might be asking, did Kobe Bryant really live up to the hype? Or was it all just clever marketing? Were those hype shoes worth the price? Or was it all about the legend behind them? Let's find out. Imagine a young Kobe Bryant, all of 6 years old, moving from Philadelphia to Italy because his dad, Joe Bryant, was a pro basketball player. No, this isn't the setup for a movie. It was Kobe's real life. He didn't speak a word of Italian, and switching schools every time his dad changed teams made him stick out like a sore thumb. Plus, he was the only black kid at all his schools, making him feel like an outsider. But where others saw challenges, Kobe saw an opportunity. Basketball became his escape, his playground, and his way to prove himself. While others' kids were out of playing tag, Kobe was perfecting his jump shot. He watched NBA games on VHS tapes, dreaming of the day he'd be on the big stage. When his family returned to Philly, Kobe didn't just bring back his love for basketball. He brought back a new level of determination. He didn't just want to play, he wanted to dominate. In high school at Lower Merion, he was a one-man wrecking crew. He averaged 31 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 blocks per game. He led his team to their first state championship in 53 years and snagged the Naismith High School Player of the Year award. And let's not forget, he was at McDonald's All-American, which is basically the high school equivalent of being a rock star. When Kobe decided to skip college and head straight to the NBA, he didn't just make waves, he made a tsunami. At 17, he was the 6th player ever to jump from high school to the NBA, which meant NBA executives were a bit hesitant. But Kobe wasn't just another kid, he was a force of nature. During a pre-draft workout, he completely blew the socks off Lakers GM Jerry West, who later said it was the best pre-draft workout he'd ever seen. West was so impressed that he worked a trade with the Charlotte Hornets to snag Kobe, who had initially been drafted by them for Vlade Divac. Kobe's rookie season was a roller coaster. His debut wasn't exactly perfect. He airballed 4 shots in a playoff game against the Utah Jazz. But instead of letting that moment crush him, Kobe used it as a fuel. By his second season, he was already scoring 15 points per game and became the youngest All-Star starter in NBA history. He even won the Slam Dunk contest in 1997, showing off his athleticism and flair. Got it! Here's a more detailed and engaging explanation for segments 3 and 4. By the time Kobe Bryant hit his 3rd season in the NBA, he was no longer just a fresh-faced rookie. He had fully blossomed into a superstar. In this period, Kobe averaged nearly 20 points per game, captivating fans with his dazzling skills and high-flying dunks. He wasn't just playing basketball, he was redefining what it meant to be an NBA sensation. Kobe's early years were marked by his relentless drive and impressive stats. He didn't just rely on his talent, he worked tirelessly, often putting in grueling 6-hour practice sessions. This dedication was reflected in his game. By the 4th season, Kobe had teamed up with Shaquille O'Neal, forming one of the most dynamic duos in NBA history. Together, they led the Los Angeles Lakers to 3 consecutive NBA championships in 2000, 2001, and 2002. During these championship years, Kobe was not just along for the ride, he was a critical component of the Lakers' success. His stats during this era were impressive, averaging 22.5 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 4.9 assists per game. Off the court, his financial situation was equally impressive. By 2002, Kobe's salary had reached a staggering $15.6 million annually, and his endorsement deals brought in millions more. He was quickly becoming one of the most marketable athletes in the world. As Kobe Bryant moved into the mid-2000s, his legend continued to grow. The Lakers' initial championship run with Shaquille O'Neal had ended, but Kobe's journey was far from over. The 2005-2006 season became a historic chapter in his career when he scored a jaw-dropping 81 points in a single game against the Toronto Raptors. This performance was the second highest single-game scoring feat in NBA history, right behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. During these years, Kobe's achievements were nothing short of extraordinary. He led the Lakers to two more NBA championships in 2009 and 2010, earning the Finals MVP award both times. His stats during this period were phenomenal. In the 2005-2006 season, he averaged 35.4 points per game, and the following season, he continued to dominate with an average of 31.6 points per game. Kobe was not just a scoring machine, he was also a defensive powerhouse, earning numerous all-defensive team selections throughout his career. By the end of his playing days, Kobe had earned a total net worth of approximately $600 million, thanks to his lucrative NBA salary, endorsements, and smart investments. His salary alone had soared to $30.5 million, making him one of the highest-paid athletes of his time. Kobe's influence extended far beyond the basketball court. He became a cultural icon whose relentless drive, exceptional skill, and leadership made him one of the greatest players of all time. Imagine if your superpower was working harder than anyone else, and you could somehow do it while still making it look effortless. That's basically Kobe Bryant's Black Mamba mentality in a nutshell. Kobe wasn't just playing basketball. He was on a mission to outwork everyone and become a legend. Kobe's Mamba mentality was like having a magic potion that made him relentless. He practiced like he was training for a battle against the toughest warriors. We're talking early morning workouts, countless shots, and never taking a day off. It was rumored he would be the first one at the gym and the last one to leave, proving that greatness doesn't come from talent alone, but from sheer willpower. This work ethic wasn't just for show. Kobe snagged 5 NBA championships, and his fingers were almost bursting with rings. He was an 18-time All-Star, and his trophy case was packed with awards, including the coveted Finals MVP twice. His Black Mamba persona wasn't just a nickname. It was his way of saying, "I'm here to dominate and you better watch out." Kobe Bryant's retirement wasn't the end of his story. It was just the beginning of a new chapter. After hanging up his sneakers, Kobe didn't just sit back and relax. He dived into the world of storytelling, creating Granity Studios and winning an Academy Award for his animated short film, Dear Basketball. It was like he had switched from scoring points on the court to scoring Oscars in Hollywood. But just as the world was starting to see the next phase of Kobe's career unfold, tragedy struck. On January 26, 2020, Kobe, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others were in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. The news was devastating. Kobe, who had been a hero to so many, was suddenly gone. The crash took everyone by surprise and left a void in the hearts of fans, friends, and the basketball community. The world mourned deeply. The Staples Center, Kobe's home court, became a shrine. Fans gathered to pay their respects, creating a sea of flowers, jerseys, and heartfelt messages. Murals of Kobe and Gianna sprang up around Los Angeles, immortalizing their memories in vibrant colors. In the NBA, Kobe's impact was honored in a myriad of ways. Teams across the league held moments of silence before games, and players wore his number 24 as a tribute. The NBA All-Star Game that year was dedicated to him, and the league even renamed the NBA Finals MVP trophy in his honor, calling it the Kobe Bryant Finals MVP Award. Kobe's influence extends beyond these gestures. The Mamba mentality, his relentless drive, and unwavering dedication has become a guiding principle for athletes around the world. Young players emulate his work ethic and passion, striving to achieve greatness just as he did. Even after his tragic passing, Kobe's legacy continues to inspire. He may no longer be on the court, but his spirit, passion, and unforgettable moments live on, reminding us all to push through challenges, chase our dreams, and make every moment count. By the way, did you know Kobe had some serious beef with Shaq? Yep, those two had quite the drama. If you're curious about their whole story, we've got a separate video diving deep into their feud. And if you're still wondering whether Shaq had a good reason to badmouth Kobe, we've covered that too. So make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our epic content.